Hello, so in this video I'm going to talk about how the DVSA are taking action against driving test booking apps. Now, I've long said that you are not supposed to book your driving test using these apps, and people have often left comments on my videos saying, why don't you use these apps and they can get you a test sooner. You are not supposed to use them, and if you use these apps to book your driving test, it can be cancelled. Okay? So I've had an email direct from the DVSA, and it says, when we restarted testing earlier this year, you told us that third-party booking sites were making it harder for you and your pupils to book tests. This isn't me, it's just a general email, so it's not talking about me specifically. And it says, using bots, software programs for performing automated tasks, imitating human user behaviour. These sites were booking any available tests, especially short notice cancellations, and either selling them on at a premium or just wasting them. I'm committed to creating a fair and level playing field for people booking tests. I also want to make sure everyone who books a driving test can do so safely without risk to their personal data. I've mentioned this before. I made a video several years ago, I'll link to on the screen and in the description or whatever. And I have said that some of these apps and websites that promise to book your tests don't. They just steal your credit card information and bank details, and the test you're booking doesn't even exist. It's not a real test. They're just scams. So it says the only way to be sure it's a proper test is to book it straight through the government website. And it says here, we have invested in making it harder for bots to access our booking services too. In addition to checking if the user accessing the system is human using capture checks, for example, click on the images of traffic lights, we've introduced advanced bot protection, ABP, into our firewall, which gives greater scrutiny of traffic on our booking services. So if you're not technically minded, it just means they're doing more with their computer systems to stop robots booking tests and to stop apps booking tests. We've already seen the really positive impact of this. Since the introduction of ABP, there has been a significant drop in traffic to the booking site because the ABP is identifying and blocking bots which were previously getting into our booking system. We'll keep looking for ways to tackle the bots and making a real person using the site the safest and fastest way to book a driving test. I welcome your support in promoting this issue to your pupils. I've long since said this, and people say, you're wrong. I'm not wrong, okay? I'm telling you, if you book a driving test through an app, through a cancellation service, there is a real risk, and I've seen this happen, they can refuse to do it. Your test can be cancelled. You are not supposed to use them. So I know it's frustrating, I know it's annoying to wait for tests, but if you use any of these apps, you run the risk of not only not getting a test and being ripped off, you could even have your personal details stolen. Check out the video on the screen now for a story where I met someone at a test centre who got ripped off and scammed by one of those sites. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.